Now, I have the distinct honor of introducing Don Pitti, our 2008 P. Kemp Fain Jr. Award honoree. Don truly embodies this award and symbolizes an individual who has made outstanding contributions to the financial planning profession and upholds FPA's core values of competence, integrity, relationships, and stewardship. He's been a member of FPA since 1969. Wow. He received a Bachelor of Arts degree from New York University and did graduate work at Adelphi University, where he served on the faculty from 1963 until 1965. Don is the founding director of the Financial Services Institute in the Tobin College of Business at St. John's University in New York, where he also serves as the adjunct professor of finance. He retired in 1994 after a 40-year career in the financial services industry. Don has served as the chairman of the Society of Financial Counseling, which created the International Association for Financial Planning and the College for Financial Planning. He also served as president of IAFP, governor of Certified Financial Planner Board of Standards, and as the chair of the Foundation for Financial Planning. Please join me in honoring a great man, Don Pitti.
Hey guys. Thank you, Nick, and thank you all for that warm welcome. I am honored and humbled to receive this award because I believe that after Lauren Dunton, Kemp Fain was the one person who did the most for the financial planning profession by creating the Institute of Certified Financial Planners in 1973. I am honored to be included among the previous winners of this award, most notably for me, the great Bill Carter, the magnificent Alex Armstrong, and the visionaries Dick Wagner and Ben Coombs. As I look back on the first 40 years of financial planning, there are several days that stand out in my mind. First is the day in 1969, when Lauren Dunton visited me in my New York office to tell me about his vision for a financial planning profession. Lauren, who was a successful financial writer and consultant, had just returned from Europe, where he had taken his family on a sabbatical with the royalties from his newest book, How to Sell Mutual Funds to Women. He said that wherever he went in Europe, people asked him why, if the United States was such a great society, its citizens had to rely on Social Security in their old age. He was convinced that we had to find a way to improve the delivery of financial advice and services to consumers, and his very words, put an end to single product solutions for all financial problems. In June of 1970, Lauren established the Society for Financial Counseling, which created the International Association for Financial Planning, the College for Financial Planning, and Society Publishers. I was the chairman of the Board of Governors of the Society in 1972, and I can remember having consecutive meetings of all three entities and then passing the hat around the table to make up for the cash deficit for that quarter. In fact, Bill Hoyleman, a native Bostonian, who's down here in the front somewhere, excuse me, and is a past president of the IAFP, was a leading check writer in those days. I can still see him writing those checks. The second day that stands out in my mind is the day in early 1973 when Lauren and I and Ferd Norheim, who was the first chairman of the College for Financial Planning, went to visit Bill Casey, who was then the chairman of the SEC, in his Washington office. We wanted to discuss the designation that we wanted to confer on the first graduating class of the college. One of the options was to call it Certified Financial Representative, or CFR. But Casey, reacting to input that he had received from the NASD, which wanted absolutely nothing to do with us, said he thought that might be too easily confused with registered representative. Casey had been a financial publisher. He knew what we were trying to do, and he was very much in favor of it. So he said, since you're talking about financial planning, why don't you call it the Certified Financial Planner? We looked at each other, and on that day, the CFP mark was born. I also recall the day in October 1973 that the first CFPs were conferred at the University of Denver, and how proud we all were of that pioneer class of 42 individuals that included Kemp Fain and Jack Blankenship, who was here today. Now there are more than 58,000 CFPs in the United States, and even more outside the United States. And more than 150 colleges are offering the CFP program. And how proud are all of you of the 600 college students who are here who are majoring in financial planning. And even more important is the fact that today, as a result of the financial planning movement, virtually all financial advisors are being cross-trained across all financial products and services. The rising tide of financial planning has lifted all boats, and Americans are getting better financial advice than ever before in our history. And now, the days of narrow, self-serving, single product solutions are gone forever. Never underestimate the importance of that. Finally, I remember a day about 15 years ago when I was sitting in a CFP Board of Standards meeting, and a young woman, a CFP, I wish I knew her name, in her 30s, was telling us about her financial planning practice and how she served her clients and her dreams for the future, for them and for herself. I turned to the person who was sitting next to me and said, she is what we had in mind when we started all this. She is the dream come true. And today, as I look out at all of you, I can say with some pride and great satisfaction that you and your colleagues, the FPA, the CFP Board, and the Foundation for Financial Planning, and this great growing profession are exactly what we had in mind over 40 years ago. Lauren Dunton's and Kemp Fain's dream come true, their vision realized. Thank you for this honor. It means a great deal to me. Keep up your great work. God bless you, and God bless the people you serve, and especially today, God bless America. Thank you very much.